Welcome to the Passionpreneur Success Stories. Keerti, how are you?
I am absolutely fine, Anju ma'am. How are you?
Very well, and so happy to have you here today. You sharing your experiences of your journey in Passionpreneur with our awesome audience.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. And I'm so glad that you guys have selected me for sharing my story. And I'm really looking forward for the interview. Let's see how it goes.
Yes, of course. It will be wonderful. And before we start, let me ask you to introduce yourself briefly, to our audience, who you are, what you do. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, sure. I would love to give my introduction. Myself, Keerti Hinduja, and I'm an passionate event planner. I have turned my passion into my business, and my company's name is Party Dunia. Uh, till now, we have worked over more than 100 events. We must have done more than 100 events over the last 8 years. And we provide end-to-end all services, whether it is theme setter, whether it is entertainment, games, whether it is food, photography, cake, everything. But the USP of our work is our creative decorations. That is what we are famous for. And out of the box ideas. That is what people approaches us. So that is my USP, my creative decorations. And yeah, we have worked with multiple brands as well till now, like Hayat, like ITC, like Sofitel. Recently, we worked with KL Raheja. We did a very big event for them. So yeah, so this is my formal introduction, I would say.
This
And
is amazing.
okay, and but I would like to share a small story here in the introduction part. This was a formal introduction, but now I would like to share how did I actually started.
Yeah,
How did
please.
I begin? How did I begin this my work? So as I already mentioned, I am a passionate event planner. I converted my passion into my business. So I always whenever there is any party at home or any occasion, I used to like do very creative decorations. It was there in me, it was inbuilt in me. I used to look forward for the occasions, and how can I show I can do my work and all that. Like for example, if my daughter's birthday is there and I'm planning her birthday, I used to go so intricate detail about it. I used to get into the absolutely intricate detail about it. I used to get so many compliments from everybody. Everyone used to tell me you work so professionally. So
Mm.
it was there somewhere down the line in me. And one of my friend, I would like to share that incident. One of my friend, her daughter's birthday was their 10th birthday. She was planning her daughter's 10th birthday. So we were just discussing like I'm planning my daughter's 10th birthday. So mera passion जाग गया. Then I told her, oh, if you do not mind, I would love to plan your daughter's birthday. So she was also more than happy because she's a very busy person and she was not into all this planning and creative ideas and all that. She was more than happy for me planning her birthday. That was not that my intention was not to earn from anything. It was like just hello, it's friend's daughter's birthday. I would love to plan for her, and I planned everything. The party went off so well. I just took a chance. It just happened. I just took a chance and I told her, if anybody asks you, just tell them that I'm doing this business.
Mm.
Let's see. I just gave it a shot. Okay, let's see how did it go. It went so well. That was my first event. It went so well. From that event, from her guest, I got two leads. They approached me. They came and they told me, we want to do we want to do an event with you. And immediately after her daughter's birthday, e- maybe within 15, I don't remember, 15, 20 days in a month, then that was my first deal. Right from the day one, I got a good response. So this is how exactly I started my business. And then I did her party, and I still remember my first event was of around 25,000 rupees. That was my first event. And of course, I did everything. I did the whole world in 25K, which I can't imagine now. But
Yeah.
I am like sharing you because I would like to share. I thought, like, why not to share the story? How did I exactly begin with it? So that was my first event, and till date they are my client. Till date they are my client because I have a broadcast list of all my clients and all, and I keep sending them updates. This they tell me, Kirti, we have seen you grow. You have literally seen you grown where you were and where you are right now. So I feel so happy about it.
This
Yeah,
is really amazing and very inspiring.
yeah.
And you know how you actually really, I mean, jumped into your passion. It was like head
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. And
Let
after that,
me
there was no
do it.
looking back. Then I thought, and during those days, there was no Instagram and YouTube. I was not so active on YouTube. Then I thought, okay, let's start putting content on Facebook. And then I started getting little active on Facebook. I started putting content on Facebook. Then there were Facebook groups, Mumbai groups, and I started getting active. Even I physically also I used to go so that people should know me. So I started taking little baby steps, maybe a little baby steps I started taking. Then I started, people kept approaching me. So as far as the work was concerned, right from the day one till now, by God grace, everybody loves my work. So that was there in me.
This is really, really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing the origin of this, you know,
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
all
I mean, this
began.
is the right place to share your story.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely bang on. And really, congratulations on your progress. And, you know, like your clients are your testimonies who actually
Yeah.
share it upfront with you that they have seen you grow. And we are so elated to hear that. And, you know, this leads me to a question now. And that is, if you could also briefly describe, you know, the challenge or problem you were facing before you joined Passionpreneur Mentorship, because you know like creatively you were hands on in terms of you know your knowledge, your expertise, your detailing, everything, you know, passion was full on there. You didn't have to like look for your passion, so all of those things were there. But what were your still, you know, those challenges or problems right before joining the Passionpreneur Mentorship?
Yeah, I would like to share that. As you already said, I was very passionate and people used to love my work. See, as far as the leads and clients are concerned, I always had good clients, good number of clients. But the ticket size was low, for sure. The ticket size was low. I never used to, maybe a close a good deal, a good ticket size. That was not there. Like how the business needs to be done. Passion hai, kar rahi. I'm doing passion. I'm doing, the results are good. But professionally, how the business needs to be run, that was not there. For sure. For sure, that was not there. Yes, I was getting good leads. Even the income was irregular every month. Income was also, I would say, it was not that regular. Yeah, as far as beginner level is concerned, in the beginning, I can say good response, but still, I would not say it was like absolutely professional how the business needs to be done. That was not there.
Mm.
First, few years went by. Okay, the I was running and happy, and then came the lockdown. And during the lockdown, I would say the business was absolutely stuck. I can say few, not even few, it was like the income was negligible. Like
Mm.
people were doing even since so such cheap rates. I could never imagine myself going to so down, but
Mm.
it was happening. And if the client is getting all the service in such cheap rates, why they will pay? They were not ready to pay at all. And during the lockdown, then that time I opened Instagram, then I opened YouTube channel. I started, then what I decided, instead of focusing there, let's be more active on social media. Let's start putting more content, so when the lockdown will get over, so people will get habituated seeing me. At least I will have a build up. I will
Mm.
have a good build up. I got more active on Facebook groups, on Instagram. I started putting content on YouTube channel. So I did that during that period.
Mm.
Now, after the lockdown was over, at the end part, even the rates didn't could not match the pre-COVID rates.
Mm.
Already, I could not have a good ticket size, and after the lockdown, even the rates, there was a very gradual increase. The process was very slow. So people see, I think it becomes your mindset. You are not immediately, nobody will in this world will pay you high. Like
True.
just 15 days before, 1 month before, I was paying 10 rupees for this service. Now, how will I pay 100 rupees for the same service?
Mm.
It's a human tendency, I think. It's a
Yeah.
human tendency. The people were not ready to accept the change. So that was the time where I was facing a challenge.
Mm.
And that was exactly the time when I saw the ad. That was
Right
exactly
time.
uh,
Yeah.
I saw the HTM ad, and so that is how I joined.
Yeah. So thank you for sharing, your this journey as well, and very authentically, very transparently sharing about, how, you were doing things, but they were not maybe in a very business structured
Yeah,
way, and
correct.
specifically
Absolutely.
about the ticket size, that you probably were underplaying your potential that you were doing, right? So yeah, and it takes a lot of courage to be sharing that. So thank you once again. Of course, we are very thrilled that you chose us. But let's understand, of course, at the right time, the ad popped up, and you thought to join, and you joined. But let's understand, what really motivated you to join. In that moment, what was your motivation? What did
I
I
would
to
love
get?
to share my experience on this. So as I mentioned, that was exactly time when I saw the ad. Okay.
Mhm.
And then that was a STM 3-day masterclass. Okay. And then I attended the session. Of course, the session was very informative. I was very impressed with the sir, and it was very valuable. But I was very upfront. I had decided I will not do any investment. पैसा नहीं डालना है और कुछ भी हो जाए. I was so clear, I was so upfront about it, and I still remember those 3 days. I'm sharing my authentic and feelings and experience with you. Uh, the second day, sir kept saying, I'm sharing the form with you, everybody, all the participants, please fill the form. And he also mentioned the next the next course amount. Then he also said, it may happen I may give an offer. So if
Mm,
you do not fill the form, you will miss that offer.
mm,
He kept saying that, okay.
mm.
uh, but I was adamant, no, no, I will not
मुझे तो
even
करना ही नहीं है.
करना ही नहीं. I was like very sure. I was so clear. I still remember. See, all during that day, all these things are very new to me.
Yeah.
I was very naive. I was very naive. All these things. WhatsApp me even after the session till night. The pop-up keep coming. Fill the form. Fill the form. Still, I was like, no, I will not fill the form. क्योंकि जाना ही नहीं है तो क्यों बस learning है and then let's move ahead.
You royally ignored that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm being very clear about it. Sorry for that. And then the third day, the last day when it came, I'll tell you, Anju ma'am, what motivated me was that last 15 minutes. I was so, see, the entire 3-day session was very valuable and informative. There is no doubt
Yeah.
about it. But what actually put me high and what like actually impressed me was his closing. I was like, my goodness, what closing, man, and what I am doing with my closing with my client. I was so impressed with his closing. He took it absolutely on the emotional level and what not. I can't even remember. Universe, you have to give money to universe and universe will give you back. And what not. I was so impressed with his closing. And that last 15 minutes, he gave the offer. This is the last offer, and who will pay the immediate? That will. And that was the time where that last 15 minutes that I just changed. And I would accept wholeheartedly it was his closing which changed. That was by far. And I still remember, Anju ma'am, after 3 day session, 2 3 days, I could not forget his closing. It was coming on in my mind again and again. मैंने कहा, इतना कोई कैसे बोल सकता है? How can a person say so much for closing? And what are we doing? We are doing like nothing. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I was thinking in that way. I was very impressed with that.
Yeah.
And 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 I was so naive. Because I did not fill the form, he said immediately you have to pay. And I still remember it was Sandeep sir who was coordinating. Okay. So WhatsApp number, we have his WhatsApp. I kept messaging him and I was so worried. What if they do not select me? Because sir kept saying, we will go through your forms. We will see if you're selected or no. I was so naive. Oh, what if they don't select me? What will happen? I want to do the course now.
My
Oh
God. So
God.
I
Oh God.
definitely get the
Upon me.
the whole story, also the backstory of what was happening in your mind and how you were dodging it, but still, like
He
at
kept
the end,
messaging Sandeep, said, please send me home. I want to be home. I was worried, what if you guys do not select
oh
me?
my God. See, look,
I,
and then, as you said, that even after 2 days, that thing was running in your mind. I'm
yeah,
sure, it motivated you to,
yeah,
I would say a place where it's like, what am I doing for my business, So
exactly.
I think, yes, I mean,
That
we
was
really,
bang on
yeah.
his closing. And mainly in the last, he took it, I think, on the emotional grounds. He took it completely on the emotional ground. That is where I don't remember exactly the words and the sentences, but I think it was on emotional ground, which completely changed my decision. And after that, there is no looking back.
I hope you are glad that you took that decision, right?
What do you think about it?
We wouldn't be sitting here and talking to you,
Yeah,
isn't it? Right? But yeah, we are really glad, you found value in our mentorship, and yes, there's been no looking back. We have seen your journey from where you started. Of course, a lot of things, lot of, I would say ups and downs as well. But the way you have been consistent, the way you have participated, you've always, like got acknowledgements for that as well, and you always present. So I think that really speaks volume also about you. Let us understand from you, what specific part of our program did you find like most beneficial, and why? Whether it is from a high ticket or from inner circle, what was the best part that, like overall, of course, there are a lot of things, but there could be like something very specific which would be close to you.
yeah. See, as far as the specific things are concerned, see, for sure, not only I have the way I'm handling my business, not only that has been changed. I think personally, my overall perspective has been changed for sure. Specifically, there is not one thing. It's a universe of learning. The Passionpreneur mentorship is it's a holistic development, I would say. So specific, if I say one thing, that would not be fair. First point, and honestly, if I talk about the overall gist, the overall everything, because going into too much detailing, it's not possible. Overall gist, if I say only just two, 3 points, just three basic points, if you keep in mind, which I have experienced and I have thought and I have learned, and even I'm following it for sure. If these three basic points, if you keep in mind, for sure, it is a big time beneficial for you. The first would be definitely adding value.
Mm.
That is what sir is doing. That is what you guys are doing. You keep adding value. So that is what we have to learn. You have to keep every day, you have to keep thinking how more value you can add, whether it is through your content on social media, whether if you get, for example, if I'm getting any event, through the during the event also, what extra benefits I can give. So adding value, I think, is the base. That is the base. Agar value, if you are not adding, then nothing is going to happen. So that is the first thing. Second, I feel it's consistency.
Mm.
Whatever, see, ups and downs will for sure come. It is invariable. It won't happen every time you're going up, every time it won't happen. But then you have to be literally consistent about it. Every day you have to be consistent about it. So this is the second point. And third, I feel, is energy. Like as sir says, energy nahi to transformation nahi. So even if you, I think the gist, I'm talking about the gist, these 3 points, if you keep in mind, everything covers in it. Everything covers
Mm.
it. So I take these three as a base ground rule.
Very
This is
nice.
the base ground rule. And now here also I would like to share one of my story and one of my experience, if you do not mind.
Please.
Uh, 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 Specifically, if I say absolute specific point, if I go back during
Mm.
those days, during this course of STEM, when we were doing the course, I remember sir used to always say, we will teach you everything. We are giving you every possible thing.
Mm.
It's not practically possible for anybody to apply everything, to implement at one point. It's not possible. It is you who have to be smart enough to understand what exactly I need to take immediate, and there has to be an immediate massive action, like aaj sikha, today we learned, and from tomorrow you have to apply it. So he used to keep saying that. again and again and again. And I remember during that course, I was, of course, uh, I got one event, uh, Lamborghini car theme party
Mm.
during the event, during the course. I
I
got
had
that.
seen the content of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, that is the story I'm telling you, the entire story behind it. So during that course, I got that event, and either se course chal raha hai, the course is running. Now, in one of the topic, there was a topic where he explained how to run your ads through videos. Through
Mm.
videos, he taught us some 7 to 8 steps. He was teaching us, you have to follow this, and this. Then I thought, okay, I have got a good luckily I got a good event like Lamborghini, and the event was big and grand. So I thought, let me take immediate action as far as the videos are concerned. So that
Mm.
is what I felt. Okay, what was my immediate massive action which I took, and it got result for me.
Yeah.
So that was the day, and I was very tired that day. I still remember. I will never forget that night. I was so tired. It was like 11, 12. I was thinking, let's make a video. Let's make a video tomorrow. And already my videography and photography team was booked because
Mm.
for the client, because for the
Yeah.
event, it was booked already. I was so tired for the event and for the other things. Then I thought, let me sleep for 2, 3 hours. Okay, Kirti, you have to take some actions. Some needs to be changed. Okay, I was so tired. Then I kept an alarm around 3:34. I don't remember exactly. Then I thought, let me have a good nap. Let me get up with a fresh mind. Then I got up. Then I went through all his YouTube videos. I was scrolling which video. Then I selected one video. I will
Mm.
share that video, which I selected is one video as a
Mm.
reference
Yeah.
video for me. And then I took and I went through that video. I heard him every minute details, how he has done, what is the content he's saying, how I can relate the same video as a reference for my this event. Then I took that as my reference, and I
Mm.
wrote the entire content in the morning. In the
Wow.
morning, I still I the, at 9:10 I have to go for the event, and I prepared it in the morning, and I wrote the entire content, and I called my videographer team. एक घंटा पहले आओ, we have to make a video now. एक
Oh,
घंटा
nice.
पहले आओ event के, come to the event. And that went so well. The video came out so well, and that day and today I am making all professional videos now. So that was, since the question you asked, that was a specific immediate massive action which I took
Mhm.
during the course, and it has changed my business like anything. Like
Wow.
you have seen my videos. I,
Of
I don't have
course.
to mention that. So that day until today, yeah, of course there is grooming more has been done. There is more. I have upgraded myself, but I'm sharing you my example of that
Yeah.
day.
Beautiful story indeed, because like the whole journey. And of course, if I would say live testimony over here is that I remember that, the theme, your entire theme also,
Then I
because
shared it in the during the course. I shared it also. See, this was a
yes,
theme I did. This is the video how and sir was also very impressed. Okay,
yes, yes.
you have done it such beautifully.
Exactly, So, and of course, as you also said, like your base points that you started with, and every mentee has their own set of things, like how Dave always says that, okay, pick what is relevant to your business. And for you, what you said very rightly is also another learning that we all have from Dave, and that is reflection. I mean, I would say directly, it is proportionate. The kind of value that you create in the marketplace, it is reflected in form of your bank account. So,
Yeah,
it is so true, even in, the case that you just shared with us right now, that whatever you have been doing, and, your positioning, and, creating your great visibility, I think all of those things you picked up in terms of massive action, and you're doing that. So really, really fantastic. And would you like to, share a specific, like maybe a bang? Of course, you just shared this as one part, which also kind of answered this question, but still, is there any other specific bang that you'd like to share with the audience, where
yeah, of
you say,
course.
oh, you know what, this is what I achieved as a result?
Yeah. Not even one. There are many. There are many banks.
Maybe one phenomenal one, that you
No,
remember.
I would say in a small, I would mention 3, 4 points.
Yeah.
See, entire structure has been changed, Anjuma. Entire structure, the business structure has been changed. See, I'm working in a team now. See,
Mm.
the key roles have been given to separate people. Like the process has been, the leads who approaches me, they have to go through this process. They have to fill the form. I have. There is a team member who handles the leads. If there is a lead from the club, we have to handle it. This is the process. If there is any brand is approaching any hotel, then there is a different process. So
Mm.
it is the process, the structure. This is now the full on structured process which I am following. Like a
Mm.
person, one person is handling the lead, then there is I have a person who's handling my video editing, then there is one teammate who handles my choral designing. So entire thing has been changed. So, and of course, the turnover has been increased like literally by 4 to 5 times. It has been so much. There is so much increase. Now I'm working with brands also. I think you know everything.
Yeah.
Working with so many brands I am doing. And the best part is now I am an event planner with a club, which itself is a good, what I would say, like earlier I was working as a normal event planner, but now I am in the panelist. So
Mm.
that makes a huge difference. One of the renowned clubs in Mumbai, if you are in the panel, that itself make you, like, people take you seriously after that. So there are so many banks.
Yeah, I mean, this is again very inspiring to know. Yes, this is not just the way, like conventional way of doing things, but now, you have a structure around it and you are actually working around it and, of course, refining it with, the teams that you have. And now you have much more better laid systems for people to approach you and, you to close those things. So this is really great. And as you also said that it has had an impact on your turnover as well. So
Of
if you
course.
don't mind sharing, like, what is the kind of thing that you created all this while? Did you like, get some good big orders to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tune of
As I
something?
mentioned, recently I did KL Raheja. Recently last month I did one more corporate event. So of course the ticket size has been changed, the turnover has been changed. There is a huge change for sure. Maybe I do not have the exact calculative numbers in my hand right now, but for sure it has been increased 4 to 5 times for sure.
That's beautiful to see. 5-time growth is immaculate. I mean, this is like really very beautiful to know, and also as we know that yes, you are now leading towards very big goals and wanting to enter into the millionaire club also. That is something that we all know, and we wish you great for that as well.
Thank you so much.
So let's also understand, now with this new way of operations, with new way of you delivering your services to your clients, and with the increased revenue also, how this has impacted your professional or personal life?
See, as far as professional level is concerned, straightforward, I'll tell you one thing. People have started taking me seriously. That's the straightforward answer. People don't mess with me now. First, see, earlier also it was not. See, people,
Mm.
as far as my work is concerned, I used to always get the appreciation. That was
Mm.
never an issue. See, the specific change what I have, what I can see is they do not even discuss with me much.
Mm.
Like, okay, we know you, we trust you, you tell me, you give me. Like, there is not much discussion happening now. For example, if I tell you, like, recent example, if I tell you the event which I did recently, the corporate event, the inauguration big event, the Omkara construction, this is a racist example I'm giving you. Like, during the discussions and all, the team and they all were in the picture, they all were discussing. Of course, during the discussion also, whatever ideas I was placing, they were like pretty okay, okay, this is fine, okay, whatever idea I place, they are very okay. They are so confident about me, they do not even cross question. If I tell them ye acha lagega, here it will look nice, I will do this. Yeah, little bit, of course, the discussions are there as far as the color combinations are concerned, the height is concerned, this much space we will cover. Of course, that is the basic that needs to be discussed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they trust me 100%, like literally 100%. In
Wow.
fact, I'll tell you, during the when I was doing the decor, we were there for 2 days. The company boss, he was not there. He was not there in the picture before, but during that time when I was doing the event, he came. Then he saw me working and all. So there were many things which came up at the last moment.
Mhm.
They decided, Abhi, this space also which we need to decor. It came up at the last moment.
Changes.
Yeah, yeah. So that was the additions. And when he approached and he came to, this is an example I'm giving you. Uh, we need to cover this part. Okay, then I started. Okay, we should take. I trust you. You do it. Literally, I trust you. You do it. You do it. Your creativity. You are the best person to do it. I just want
Mhm.
this part to be covered. Literally, he said, and even his whole team was standing. They were started discussing. She's an expert. Let her do. Give her space. Let her do. I have come to that space. Even the recent, the 75th birthday, which I did in the club, even that client was also there. See, if you get such clients, you get so happy about it.
Exactly. You have a free
He was
hand.
so, he was so, when we were discussing it, what color combination? You tell us what color combination. Arey, मैंने बोला, it doesn't happen. What are you going to wear? I do my, no, you guide us how you, they were like literally completely on me.
Surrender. Full
Guide us.
surrender.
You fully surrender. Of course, some cross questions are always there. And
Yes.
I still remember he told me, Kirti, मैंने in Hindi, I know this is an English interview, but he told me in Hindi, so I'm using that word,
Uh-huh.
what he
Yes.
exactly told me. कीर्ति, मैंने आपका पूरा कच्चा चिट्ठा निकाला है. मैंने आपको पूरा ऐसे ही नहीं सिलेक्ट किया है. मैंने आपको पूरी रिसर्च करके मैं आपके पास आया हूँ. सो यू डू इट. He literally said this sentence. Okay, why not?
This is so beautiful actually, and it just showcases, how your authority, is being created, your credibility is being created in such a way where now the clients are trusting you even
For
though,
sure. They
yes,
started seriously, for sure.
exactly. This is
And one and other professional front, if I talk my Instagram, people look after for my content. I'm telling you.
yes, yes.
Likes nahi are, the like buttons are not there, but they really look after for my content.
So that's what Dave always says, like you don't know who is watching you from which part of the world and which corner. They may not like you, they may not engage with the
Yeah.
content, but it is getting registered in their mind. That's what you've built over the period of time. The currency, that's why Dave says these are the real business assets, and that's what you are up to creating, right? So great to know. And yes. Uh,
So this was a professional, and as far as personal level is concerned, uh, see, my mindset has been changed. I'm not anymore the same person what I was and a year before. The mindset has been changed. Uh, I'm so dedicated about it. I'm consistent about it. The way I write my content, if I take myself 1 year back, I never used to think like this. The way I write my content, the way I'm consistent about it, and if you are personally changing, it will reflect your work for sure.
yeah.
So both ways, professionally or personally, both has definitely given me great benefits, I would say.
This is again very very powerful, and I think partly you answered my next upcoming question, and that was like, we always aim to exceed expectations because this is what is value system of Dave, where he always loves to over deliver, and I'm sure you are also doing that in your business, and that's why people love you so much from so many years that they've been your constant clients, right? And they have been your advocate as well. So let's understand from you, coming back to, the Passionpreneur mentorship journey. What was the biggest surprise or unexpected benefit from joining? Like, when you joined, you were looking at, oh wow, I learned closing, I learned, some structures, etc. It was more business also, but something that you like, oh, I never signed up for this, but I'm getting this as well. What is that?
See, of course, I signed up. I assumed and I thought there'll be a big transformation as far as my business is concerned. But to my surprise, if I ask you personally, if I'll tell you, Anju ma'am, I don't know how it has happened. I'm always ready to accept the challenges. And it doesn't scare me anymore. I'm always ready. For example, like last one-on-one call which we did for the club thing. Okay, I know I have invested good amount. I know that I am not been able, but I was not like worried about it. I was
Mm.
not scared about it. Okay, nahi ho raha hai. We will work out. We will do. You take out some solution. So I am always ready to accept the challenges. That is what that I don't have a specific word or I can't express it, but that it has internally inbuilt. It has come in me.
Mm.
I'm fine with it. Okay, nahi ho raha hai. Let's figure it out. Let's work out something new. So that was the business. Apart from the business, personally I have changed it. And
Mm.
surprise, like, come on, Anju ma'am, I am living a passionate life now. That itself is a big surprise. I mean, I could not imagine, I can never imagine an year before that I'll have my team, I'll make such professional videos, my Instagram will work, people will look after, they will consider me as a brand. This itself is a big surprise. Like,
Mm.
it's so good to live a life and to keep yourself busy for which you love to do and you're passionate about it. So this whole thing is a surprise for me, if I say.
This is again another sixer, I think I should
I
say.
know. I
It's good. Of
mean,
course, you
of
have
course,
been somebody who's very lively
yeah.
and
See, of
very
course, there is
passionate.
a long way to go. See, I'm not saying कि
Yeah.
हो गया अभी सब achieve कर लिया. I'm not saying that. But what I'm doing right now, I had never thought. I have never
Yeah.
thought that I will do
Yeah.
now.
Like
There's a
getting
long
up in
way.
the morning with that zeal that I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this, I'm gonna crush it, I think that definitely is also, I don't know if I can add to this, the way you are now such a like an important part of the community, how you are becoming a giver, and every single day you inspire so many people in the community, and that community which is there, which is like made up of all high achievers, big dreamers, every single day. I think that's again, it's a beautiful thing to see you grow there and evolve and make a mark, I should say that. Right. So how has your journey been so far in inner circle? I'll ask you for inner circle because after, of course, HTM, then you decided to upgrade yourself to the bigger room, and that is inner circle. So could you also just share how this program inner circle has helped you in achieving anything, any bangs or anything?
I think the answer is same, Anju ma'am. What I said right now, the banks, the business has been changed, courses have, my entire structure is changed. I think more or less the answer is same, because I mean, like, see, there are so many banks happening, team is structured, everything has. I have personally changed. So yeah, I think more or less the answer is same. The
Any
journey
big advantage
teaches you.
you see being in inner circle? Any big advantage for you?
See, if you ask me, big advantage, I would not say it's just a course. I would
Mm.
not say it's just a course. Passionpreneur mentorship. I know we keep saying that it's a mentorship program, but it's not a course. I would not say that. It's a community. It's a universe itself. I'm like, look, एक साल within a year, so many events are happening. Everything, what not we are doing. So everything, it covers everything.
Yeah.
Specifically, no, yeah, I can't say one or two things. Everything. I can't say one or
Got
two
it.
things.
I got your emotion. Yes. So, of course, we are very proud of our unique approach because, yes, we always believe in, over delivering also. And, the approach and the way everything is designed in such a way, whether.
People are looking after for each other. You see in the inner circle, the WhatsApp group, every day there are bangs. People are appreciating each other. So yeah, this is rare. I think this is unique. This is rare. So ठीक है, learning है, business है, all these things are there. वो तो होना ही है. If it's not there, then why we are doing it? But see, these all are the things which keeps you always motivated. Always, you keep looking. Oh, that person is doing this. So of
I need
course
to
it's a,
also up my
it's
game, right?
motivating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's motivating, right?
Yeah, absolutely. When you are in that growth zone,
Yeah.
as Gurudev also says, your environment is stronger than your own willpower, So I think definitely this is what he means, and this is what he's created, So if you were to um, maybe share, if at all you have tried any other resources, how Passionpreneur mentorship is different or better than any other resources.
I just rightly said. If I say, I think mentorship, just a course is a wrong word, I would say. Don't
Hmm.
take it personally. It
Hmm.
is a whole world. It's a community. I think that's what makes the Passionpreneur mentorship different from others. That is what I feel. This is what my personal point of view. I
Yeah.
mean, like, look at this in this 1 year. So many events are happening. It's not just like, chalo, the this topic today, this is this topic today, one-on-one call is there, you are facing this problem in business, you are facing this problem. Apart from this, it's a masala, if I would say, in a raw, I know it's a professional interview, but I would say it
That's
in a
absolutely.
raw language. It is full on masala, like kya nahi ho raha hai, what is not happening. One event happened in the jungle, we went to the jungle like literally there, we are doing so many exercises, then there are songs are happening, singing is happening, then one event happened in the five-star hotel, which is like see, all the events are different. Like one event is happening for the inner circle, for the closer community in the five-star. Then we are dancing also. We are getting the costumes also. We are discussing on the costumes. Kya pehne today, what we should wear tomorrow, what we should wear. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a masala full on. If I say it in a core language, one event is absolutely grand. The connect is happening. This is it. Apart from that, Mumbai Connect is happening. Then there is a Facebook group. So many. There are WhatsApp. I think right now I must be in 7 to 8 WhatsApp group for sure. And where you will see all this.
Yeah.
People are appreciating each other. People are putting their banks. They are not even putting, of course, the business banks are, of course, that's the most important thing. But then apart from that, also people keep sharing so many things which we see. Like
True.
4 baje se I get up at 4, like from 4, 5, the people are getting up and putting this and putting that. So it's rare. It's rare. So
100%.
I think this is the thing which makes different from others. This is what my point of view is.
Yeah. So,
Singing भी है,
course,
dancing भी है, खाना भी है, hotel भी है, jungle भी है, everything is there.
a
Like
complete buffet, of, whatever you
events
want
are
to
also there, and all level events are also there. And learning is also there. One-on-one session, and this interview is also there.
choose. It's like overall a journey, like a beautiful journey, right?
Sorry, I maybe you can edit this part if you want.
It's okay,
I
absolutely.
was like, whatever's there in my head, I just said it.
And that's what we wanted anyways, you speaking your heart out, and that's what you're doing, and it's absolutely okay. So, like I know the answer for the next question already, because in some way or the other you have already answered, but still I would want to ask you this. Would you recommend Passionpreneur mentorship to others? If so, what would you say to them?
Yeah, of course, yes. Of course, yes, I would. And I will, in short, I will say, if you want to live a passionate life, which you are really want, then you need to be here. For sure. That's the base, short and sweet line. And example, they can see me. They can see my journey, my turn. Say, what else can I give them? Like so many people are telling me, you have changed, Kirti, the way you work, the way everything has been. So I am the live example in front of them. I I put content on social medias also. This event, that event, yeah, this event. So they can see my journey. That's the biggest example I can give them.
Yes. So, audience, you can follow Party Dunya so
Yeah,
that you can see
all
how
updates.
Kitty is growing very well in her life and business. And I'm sure the transformation, you again shared that yes, you've come a long way, you've evolved in a very different way. And I think your transformation is very evident in what you're sharing right now, also with us completely from your heart. Right. We are super excited about your future, and we know that you're definitely making like really big ripples in your own domain. So let's understand from you, what's your next goal, and how does it align with what you have learned in Passionpreneur Mastermind?
Next goal is for sure to hit crore. Like, like short and sweet. Like, doing all this drama and this course and this investing here and there, end of the day, what matters is your turnover and your profit. That is what if that is not there, then doing this drama, that doesn't make sense. So it's for sure to hit a crore and then keep moving. So that is what the next quote is for sure. And yes, I have, as I said, I'm a new me now. Like I'm not anymore the same. See, spiritually, I have grown. Emotionally, I have grown. Everything has been grown. So, like, yeah, in short, I said, I think I've said too much in the earlier questions.
No, no, I think this is absolutely
So
good.
yeah, next goal is for sure. Uh, End of the day, doing all this, the what matters is the result. So that is
Mm,
what matters. If there is no result, then there is no point. So that
mm.
is what the next goal is for sure.
Yeah, and of course, as in terms of alignment with what Passionpreneur Mastermind teaches us is change the room, change the room. So every time, you need to be going into the next level, next level, next level, and that's what Dave has taught us. Dave has lived that life. He's demonstrated that throughout, and we all have been a witness to it. And that's what he expects all his mentees, to do. And I really, really wish you good luck, Keerti, because in your industry, I'm sure the way you are going, the way you are actually marching with speed and the stability that you have now, it is definitely going to, make that impact, make that value like really be felt by people. You are actually spreading happiness and joy in people's life through your passion that you are so passionate about, and you love to see people enjoying their life, and that's what your core mission is. So we wish you good luck in this journey. I'm sure you're going to make the nation proud. You're going to make your family, your daughter, and your mentors also proud in what you do. And yes, so
Thank you so
I'm
much, and
ready to welcome you
I
in
hope
the
I hope
next
the
club.
interview went well.
Sorry.
Hope I was not very too excited about it. And interview went.
Absolutely good. Absolutely good. And so happy and all the very best. Any last piece of line that you would want to give to our audience?
Yeah, be in the universe, be in the universe, and you will somewhere down the line you will keep learning. And yes, and be energetic every day. Energy nahi to transformation nahi.
Absolutely. Bang on. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing your heart out with us. And all the very best.
Thank you so much.